As of now, Bitcoin is still trading within this rising wedge pattern we have been talking about in yesterday's video. But right now, Bitcoin is starting to look slightly stronger and stronger than we have seen yesterday. And also we are seeing some signals that we might be in for a short squeeze right here, which increases the likelihood of seeing a breakout to the upside. So guys, that's going to be the topic of today's video. We are going to go over a lot of signals and charts. I'm going to show you the funding rates. We are going over these charts as well, which are basically showing us what kind of strength market we are right now with Bitcoin, who is holding the Bitcoins, because that's most of the time very important. And yeah guys, so let's dive straight into it. Before we are zooming in on Bitcoin, make sure to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button, very much appreciated. Now let's start off with this rising wedge formation, right? Normally when we have a downtrend, we form a rising wedge formation. It is more likely to break it to the downside due to the fact that a rising wedge formation in general is a bearish pattern, and it can function as a continuation pattern. So it will continue the trend from where we've entered. So if we would enter a rising wedge formation from an uptrend, something like this, it is also more likely to break out to the upside, because trends are more likely to sustain rather than to reverse, right? But right now we are seeing some bullish signs on Bitcoin. We had this horizontal resistance, which we broke right here. And the moment we broke it, we haven't really got a decisive break back below it. So far this range is actually holding as support. So right now Bitcoin is getting squeezed within this range where we have the horizontal support at roughly 38,400, between 38,300 and 38,400. And the resistance right now at roughly 38,850. As you can see right here, we got some tries to break out of this resistance, but in the end we failed to have a decisive breakout. But when we have a look at the momentum indicators, when we are actually consolidating right here, we can see that the momentum indicators in the shorter term time frame are trending down right here. And if we are seeing something like that, it's actually quite bullish, because that is showing us that it might be making space right here for a nice leg up, which eventually could come along with Bitcoin breaking that resistance. However, guys, do take in mind, it's very important to don't jump in too quickly before having any confirmation. So as of now, Bitcoin is still trading within this potential pattern. We haven't seen a breakout yet, and if you want to be sure of the direction, right, if you want to be sure whether Bitcoin is going to pump from here, might be reversing into a short-term uptrend, seeing a bounce, then we really want to see a decisive breakout from this level and Bitcoin holding above this resistance of 38,800 approximately. So guys, it is important to wait for a confirmation right here. In that way you increases the likelihood of taking the right action rather than assuming we are going to break out to the upside or to the downside before we actually have seen that breakout. Then guys, I want to go with you to the funding rates right there. The funding rates are super interesting because they are negative, which is showing us that the majority of the traders right now are shorting Bitcoin or trying to short or are in short positions, which basically means that can cause buying pressure on the price of Bitcoin. So when we are seeing such a pattern, Bitcoin consolidating right here, holding these levels with negative funding rates, I would say that is quite a good mix for a potential short squeeze, where we are seeing the price going up and liquidating a lot of people who right now have short positions open. I think this is a potential scenario, but again, we have to wait till Bitcoin seeing that breakout. If we do get that breakout, we could see a nice push in the price due to the fact that people who have short positions open, they can get liquidated or stopped out, which eventually will drive the price up. So that is going to be quite interesting. Then guys, let's have a look at the market, at the background characteristics of the market right now. Before I'm going to dive into these charts with you guys, let me quickly remind you, if you are interested in trading Bitcoin in this formation, longing or shorting Bitcoin whenever we are seeing that breakout, you can do that over on the Bybit exchange. I'm recommending that platform as I'm using it on a daily basis. Right now, if you sign up using my affiliate link down below, you can get an additional bonus of 4,100 and a 3,500 deposit bonus. So depending on the amount that you deposit, you can get a bonus up to 3,500 US dollars. Which is one of the biggest bonuses right now over on Bybit. And yeah, if you want to take advantage of that, if you don't have an account yet over on Bybit, then you can use the affiliate link down below to create your account. Do take in mind, if you want to trade with leverage, this is for experienced traders. However, Bybit is also offering a spot market, so you can trade that Bitcoin and a huge variety of altcoins also on the spot market, even with different stable coins like US dollar Tether and USDC. Then guys, let's have a look at some other charts I've been showing you before. First of all, we have a quick look at the illiquid supply. So guys, this chart is basically saying whether the Bitcoins right now are in the weak hands and strong hands. And the difference between weak hands and strong hands is that weak hands are often more selling. We are seeing more selling action on those accounts, right? And strong hands are the ones that are basically not selling. So guys, what we can see right here is that whenever the price of Bitcoin is going down, we also see this ratio going down. More and more Bitcoins are entering up in weak hands when the price is moving down, as you can see right here. Here we can see something interesting where the Bitcoin going to strong hands is increasing. Eventually we are seeing the price following. And guys, what we are seeing right now is that the strong hands are accumulating again. The Bitcoins are going back to the strong hands, which basically means, guys, that there is less selling pressure. So the more Bitcoins there are in the strong hands, basically the less selling pressure there is, the more bullish it is for the price. Then guys, let's go to the following chart, which is the exchange net position change, where we can basically see kind of the inflows, Bitcoin inflows to exchanges or outflows. And the idea right here is, guys, that when Bitcoin is seeing a lot of inflows to exchanges, it's more prone to selling, because the reason why people want to send their Bitcoin to exchanges is to sell. That is what we're assuming right here. And when they take Bitcoin off exchanges, then that is most of the time an incentive to hold. You're not planning to sell, so you take it off the exchange. So what we can see right here is that during these dumps in the Bitcoin price, we are often seeing that a lot of Bitcoin is being sent to exchanges. And during forms of periods of accumulation, when people and strong hands are buying Bitcoin, we are basically seeing the opposite. We are seeing Bitcoin leaving the exchanges. And that is also something that we are seeing right now again. We are seeing the Bitcoins leaving the exchanges again. And guys, we can also see that on this chart, since we topped out right here at 69K, let me remove my camera right here. We can see that in general, the trend has been down. Bitcoins are leaving the exchanges, which is a bullish sign, of course, in the midterm perspective, in the broader terms. In the shorter term time frame, you can also basically use this metric. As we can see, for example, right here, we had a spike back into Bitcoins being sent to exchanges. And if we would have a look at what happened in the price afterwards, we could see that the price saw quite a major dip. So guys, this is also a nice indicator indicating whether there is more buying pressure or selling pressure. So when there's more Bitcoin on the exchanges, when Bitcoins are being sent to exchanges, of course, that is representing potentially more selling pressure. And when Bitcoin is leaving the exchanges, that is potentially representing more buying pressure. So what we are seeing in these on-chain charts right now, guys, is that the market is actually looking quite good. The selling pressure is decreasing over time. These are not direct signals. That is important to note here as well. But these are midterm signals. So for the coming weeks and months, it's actually not looking that bad. So guys, this is basically a good sign showing us that Bitcoins right now are leaving the exchanges. And that we are also seeing Bitcoins going from weak hands into strong hands, which just basically means, in simple terms, that right now there is way less selling pressure than what we have seen before. So we are seeing already a shift in market dynamics there. Like I said, it's not a direct signal, right? However, it does show that Bitcoin's price action is quite healthy and that you can be it's better to be bullish right now in the midterm perspective rather than bearish, if you ask me. Then guys, of course, we can also see a breakout to the downside. That is possible. I'm going to show you the exact levels that I'm watching right now. So let me make this one a little bit bigger. Yeah. First of all, we got the horizontal level right here at 38,400. Which I think is going to be interesting. If we lose that level, of course, we are going to test this uptrending support, which right now would be at 38k. If we were to lose 38k, guys, then yeah, we can definitely see a further drop in the Bitcoin price. I think the first major level to watch is right here, around 36,000 US dollars. That's going to be an important level. Let me draw a horizontal line right there, around 36. And if we were to lose that level as well, I think we can go to the next level. We can definitely visit the bottom of the rising wedge formation if we were to lose 36,000 US dollar decisively. So these are the levels that I'm watching to the downside. The levels that I'm watching to the upside, I want to bring out a different chart for that. You can find right here. The levels, if Bitcoin were to break out to the upside, we have the next green zone right here, which should function or should definitely give a reaction, either a huge rejection, or if we break out, it can start a major rally in the Bitcoin price. That is going to be this zone starting at approximately 41k, going up to 41.3k. As you can see, this level has been acting as support during this range, and it would make sense to test this level once we are seeing a breakout. What we are going to do right here is going to be very important for the midterm structure as well, whether we are getting a rejection, maybe still even going to revisit those lows, or whether we can see a decisive breakout. That decisive breakout would be very bullish and could start a super nice rally in the Bitcoin price, as that would be a breakout from this falling wedge formation, and the target of this falling wedge formation would be the top of the wedge at approximately 68,000 US dollars. So guys, this is what I'm watching right now. First of all, I'm trying to focus just on the shorter term time frame, wait for this pattern to play out, wait whether we are seeing that breakout to the upside or to the downside. Afterwards, we can take it day by day and we will see more evidence of what actually is going on with the Bitcoin price. If you enjoyed today's video, guys, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Again, for all the traders out there who are interested in trading Bitcoin or variety of altcoins, you can do that over on Bybit. I have my affiliate link down below. Right now, you can get a bonus up to 4,100 US dollars. Then, guys, I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.